NBC News correspondent Ali Vitali joins us now from Des Moines, Iowa, where she has covered countless Iowa caucuses. Ali, look, former President Donald Trump, he has a 30-plus point lead in recent Iowa polling. I mean, how is each candidate sort of approaching this final stretch, and what are they doing about the question of Donald Trump, given, this gap in polls?
Yeah, Morgan, it's my third Iowa caucus, and I always seem to forget how cold it gets, and yet I still keep coming back. The thing that makes this one, I think, so interesting and new for those of us who have done this before is the fact that you rarely see someone polling above 50%. Trump is doing that, especially in latest polls that we're looking at, but it's also been a consistent lead the entire time that he has been a candidate. It has always been Trump's race to lose. What we've seen change, though, over the course of this primary is whoever is in second place. Yes, technically in Iowa here, that's Ron DeSantis, but we've watched DeSantis's star slip in favor of someone like Nikki Haley, who has taken the space that DeSantis has ceded and is now riding a momentum wave of her own. And so what we're watching for DeSantis is him trying to claw back what he might have lost in places like Iowa. He set the metric that this was a state he needed to win. It does not appear that that's something that he'll be able to do, but of course we all live for surprises on caucus night. And then for someone like Nikki Haley, she wants to be the person to finish strong in second place. I think it's presumed, and even her top surrogates are saying Trump is going to win here in the Hawkeye state. But at the same time, Haley needs a strong showing so she can ride that wave into New Hampshire, where it's clear even Trump himself is taking her seriously, because we're watching him start turning his sights on her, putting attack ads on the air in places like New Hampshire, trying to blunt her momentum. All of this happening as the days until the caucus wane down. We're just about 10 days away.
Ali, though, for those who haven't covered it, extensively, why is this so important? Because when you look back, historically, the Iowa caucus has had a pretty poor record, actually, of predicting the eventual Republican nominee. If you just remember back in 2016, Texas Senator Ted Cruz, he won the contest, but then Trump pulled ahead just shortly after. So explain to us then, given that sort of discrepancy, why candidates are still so focused on this state.
Because it's still first. At the end of the day, that's what matters.
Right.
And there is a bump that theoretically comes from winning in a place like Iowa. You look at someone like Barack Obama in 2008, who was able to win in Iowa and then went on to win the nomination. That was sort of a proven electability factor for someone like Obama, who had been nationally untested. But you look at it in terms of Republicans, and 2008, Mike Huckabee won here. 2012, you've seen people continuously win in Iowa and then go on to lose the entire thing. And so it'll be an open question of if Trump can win here and if he can go on and continue his lead and momentum to another winning of this nomination.
And being first in this case matters. NBC News correspondent Ali Vitali for us there in cold Iowa. Ali, thanks so much. We appreciate it.